I am so glad you are here. It is Herby Thursday. I get to talk about an herb with you guys today, and it is Gentian. Gentiana lutea. This is what the root looks like, cut and sifted and dried. There's no planets or elemental sigils on here, but I'm going to just go ahead and tell you fire, 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 fire. All of the zodiac signs associated with fire, all three. This is a bitter, bitter, bitter herb. It's included in a lot of bitters recipes, including one I teach my students in the 3-year herbal studies program here. But when we get to talking about just this herb in the Materia Medica portion of the class, I learned early on not to have them just taste it. I give them specific instructions. Do not just put this in your mouth if you've never played with it before. Take a piece, put it between your thumb and index finger, draw a line across your tongue, and wait. And the reason I do this is because early on, I had a wonderful herb student, great human being, and he popped it in his mouth, and you could literally watch a red line go up his neck and his face as he got so profoundly overheated that he turned bright red. No one needs to go through that. And I am so glad it was just a sample. There are people who cannot take this. That's why it's got the blue box on the label here. So check your medical drug combinations, anything you can't take this with, go look that up because I got 5 minutes and I want to tell you about the spiritual side of this herb too. So the spiritual side of this herb, as bitter as it is and as fiery as it is, if you can survive that taste, you clearly have courage and determination. And that's exactly what this herb is all about. Do you have something you need to get past and you're not sure you have the strength or the sustainability or even the courage to get through what you're going through right now? This is the herb to reach for. There are others. Somebody came in yesterday. I threw 3 other ones at them, and they are also wonderful. But Gentian is great too. It's just incredibly fiery and definitely is going to break through a lot of barriers for you. I have seen people put this in baths for magical practice. I've seen them put it in herb bags. There's plenty of names for those. Dolls, again, plenty of names for those. I've even seen people talk about adding this to their crystal grid practice. If they are setting up a crystal grid to help them complete a project or pursue a goal, they might add this just to get a little fire going underneath the rest of the work that they're doing. It's a nice layer to add on. I would put it sort of in that same group as dragon's blood, if you're familiar with that as a Mars-based fiery resin that is thought to drive things forward. Just add another whole level of power to the working you're doing. Gentian is very similar to dragon's blood in that extra layer of positive energy thrusting you forward, getting you through whatever it is you're facing. So where it's been used medically, I mentioned bitters before. That's a large part of its common use, is it's been used in things to help you digest food more quickly. That is part of what bitters are for. They come from an era when people were leaving hard manual labor to some extent, and there were large numbers of people switching over to desk jobs. This is like the Victorian era, but they didn't change their diets. So that person who did a hard physical job needed a lot of fat in their diet because they needed the calories and they would burn through it, and it was healthy for them, compared to the guy that guy's kid who now has a desk job somewhere and is looking at ticker tape probably and making managerial decisions. That diet is killing those people. And bitters were invented to combat this. That is why products like this, beautiful plants like this, made it into modern Western herbalism. It's been a part of Chinese herbalism, the species that are native there, this whole time, and in other systems as well. But it really gained prominence or regained prominence in Western herbalism because of that transition, that very rapid transition where suddenly there were whole bunches of people who couldn't eat the diet that their parents ate. It's bitter enough to get your gallbladder, your liver to dump bile into the small intestine and really promote digestion. So you're looking for courage, you're looking to get through a thing, even if it's a high-fat meal, check out Gentian. You can find it on our website. You can go there. You can see magusbooks.com on the screen. That'll get you there. I don't remember if I changed the QR code to the herb page or not. I got to be honest with you, but it will get you to our site as well. I hope we get to see you guys here at the shop, here again this way, or online at magusbooks.com real soon. And thank you so much from myself and the rest of the staff for being your amazing magical you. We love that about you. And of course, we appreciate the little magical things you can do right here in social media land. Go ahead and click the like or share the points or whatever it is that you're able to do on the social media platform you're finding us on. And if you're looking for a recast of this, YouTube and Facebook are places this gets reposted on a regular basis. Have an amazing week, and I hope we see you all soon. Blessed be.